The Wrangler is a great vehicle, but maybe not always the great vehicle for hauling all your gear and everything else if you're traveling. Today we've got a solution for that. Whether you're off-road and you want to pack in all your camping gear, or you're on-road and you need to put your groceries in the back of your Jeep Wrangler, we've got a solution. So to maximize your cargo area, it would be best if you could elevate what is here. We've got a shelf by Yahoo, and we're going to show you how we're going to install it. All right, so let's unbox this together. We've got some directions here. I think you're going to have a left stanchion, if you will. It's made of like nice, lightweight aluminum. Seems to be packaged pretty well. That's probably left versus right. We've got some foam, probably some anti-rattle, a cargo net, small amount of hardware, and then this is probably the main part of it is going to be right here. This will fit a 4-door Wrangler from 2018 and up. Is hard top. Now you can use this with no top at all, or you can use this with a soft top, but keep in mind you won't be able to put the soft top down with this unit in. Let's install it and show you what it looks like. All right, so your left bracket, you want the skinny side towards the front, or I should say the back of the Jeep. So my left and my right. My next step is going to be, I'm going to use my factory Jeep tool. You can use whatever you want. And I'm going to loosen actually you only need to loosen the back two Torx bolts. And then what we're going to do is we're going to loosely install the bracketry. Now I got those two bolts removed. I'm going to wrap it around the roll bar here. And just go ahead and line it up. What you want to do at this point is I would just hand tighten this hardware right now. So when you get the right side attached and then the top basket, you're going to have some flexibility to adjust and maneuver this thing as needed. So I just got this hand tight. We're going to repeat this on the other side. Okay, so now we got both the driver's side and passenger side brackets mounted. I'm going to grab the tray and the hardware, and we're going to show you how to finish the installation. We got two bolts, two slotted holes here and one here. The two holes are going to go towards the front of the vehicle. And just set this in here for the moment. And we've got a bunch of hardware here. Now the one thing I will say, this isn't something that you are just going to take in and out of the vehicle, because it does wrap around the roll bar on each side. So once it's in, it's kind of you're kind of in. Obviously you can remove it, but it's not just a simple in and out kind of thing. You got to disassemble it the same way we're assembling it. So what I'm going to do is I am doing this solo, so I'm just going to put hardware in each corner for the moment to kind of hold it up for me. All right, so I'm actually going to flip this around. We're going to put the head of the hardware on the inside and the nut on the outside so it doesn't interfere with our cargo. So we've got all three on this side. We're going to repeat on the passenger side now. We're going to finish assembly, and then we'll show you how to tighten everything up. All right, so all we did to finish this install off, this install could be done in literally 10 minutes. We tightened the 6 bolts on the exterior, and then we tightened down the 2 hard top bolts that hold the basically clamp in between this and the Jeep. This thing, it's one with the Jeep. As we talk about on our channel, we hate promoting products that are subpar. This is far from that. In fact, there are competitors out there, very large name brands that sell similar items like this, and they're hundreds and hundreds of dollars more. I don't see any reason that you would need to do that. This thing's really nice. Very cool. It also comes with a cargo net that you can drape over here, and does come with clips. On top of that, you could use ratchet straps or bungees. There are plenty of areas that you could strap your items down to. I have one more thing that we want to talk about when it comes to storage, and it solves a problem on the Jeep Wrangler that I absolutely hate. So stick around to the end. We're going to show you what that is. But 2 thumbs up for this product. All right, so as I said earlier, there's one thing I hate about the Gladiators and Wranglers, and it's these net pockets. I actually don't use them because I think they look terrible. When you actually do use them, they get all clapped out and they just droop down. So same company, they've got a solution. There's a metal storage box that goes right here. Not only does it give you a little more room to actually put items, but it fixes that problem of the droopy net. So let's throw these on and see what they look like. We're gonna unbox these. These are, again, look to be nice. Nice lightweight aluminum. Got a cool logo on there. This one does have a little scratch. Looks like it got damaged in shipping, which I don't know how. There's more shipping packaging in here than anything I've seen, but that is what it is. And so that's probably left and right side. Again, I don't know how that got damaged in shipping. If you notice, the packaging is actually really good. Let's see if these have any damage. That one looks good. The other side. So I think these are going to require a little bit of assembly first. We're going to screw that together, and then what's going to happen is I think they're basically going to go on like so. So we're going to give it a try here, and let's see what they look like. All right, so we've got them assembled, super easy. 3 nuts and bolts on the inside, tighten them up, no big deal. The only other thing we've done at this point is we moved the factory hardware from here and here. Now you'll notice you got a little tab on this side, and you got a little tab on this side. So now one thing I should mention is the net stays. You're going to want to start with this tab on the right side. You're just going to put it right inside this groove here, and on this side you're going to come in and down. See how it just falls right into place? Now what lines up perfectly is I'm just putting my factory hardware back in. It does come with replacement hardware for the bottom, but I don't see any reason to use it. Grab the other one. Now I suppose if your net was all stretched out, you could just cut it out. It wouldn't make a big deal. But right now, you're just gonna leave it in. And this thing's pretty good. You could put your maps in here. You probably could actually fit a water bottle or something in here. You've got some pretty good room. So with the door closed, you're right against the edge here. So I will say is if you got a Jeep with power seats, you're not reaching your power seat control. So if that's an issue, keep that in mind. So I would say if you're gonna put your leg against the door, it does hit the pocket, but I don't ever really drive that way. Though my biggest thing would be is if you have power seats, you're not reaching the controls pretty much at all. But it does increase the storage space.